Long before European explorers arrived in North America, long before the United States existed, a massive city rose along the Mississippi River. It had plazas, markets, neighborhoods, and towering earth-built monuments. At its peak, it may have been larger than London at the same time. Today we call it Cahokia. Around 1050 AD, Cahokia began to grow rapidly near present-day Illinois. Within a few generations, it became the largest urban center north of Mexico. At the heart of the city stood Monk's Mound, a massive earthen pyramid covering 14 acres at its base and rising nearly 100 feet high. It required millions of baskets of soil to build, all moved by hand. Surrounding the mound were plazas, smaller mounds and wooden structures. The city was carefully organized, showing planning and social coordination on a large scale. Cahokia was not just big, it was connected. Trade routes linked it to distant regions. Seashells from the Gulf Coast, copper from the Great Lakes, and stone from the Appalachian Mountains have all been found there. The people of Cahokia were part of what scholars call the Mississippian culture, known for mound building, farming, and complex social systems. They grew maize, supported a large population, and developed ceremonial and political centers that influenced much of eastern North America. But like many ancient cities, Cahokia did not last forever. By around 1350 AD, the population declined sharply. The great plazas emptied. The mounds stood silent. Why theories include environmental stress from deforestation and overuse of resources. Climate shifts may have led to crop failures. Social tensions or political changes could have weakened the city's structure. There is no clear evidence of a massive invasion. Instead, it seems the city slowly unraveled as pressures mounted. When Europeans arrived centuries later, Cahokia was already long abandoned. Its mounds were covered in grass and trees. Its story was nearly forgotten. Only in the modern era did archaeologists begin to uncover the scale of what once stood there, a city that challenges the old idea that complex urban societies only existed in certain parts of the world. Cahokia reminds us that North America's past is deeper and more complex than many realize. A great city rose, thrived, and faded, leaving behind earthworks that still shape the landscape today. Its silence asks us to rethink what we think we know about ancient civilizations. History leaves clues. We just have to learn how to see them.